For f***'s sake.
Hello. Gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch 'em all.
You're definitely the hairiest 10-year-old I've ever seen.
Yeah. It's a tough life, man, when you're on your Pokemon journey.
Yeah, of course it is.
I look like a 40-year-old man. I'm 10.
Who did you pick? Who was your starter Pokemon?
Always Charmander. Oh no, sorry, no,
Oh.
that's wrong. My starter Pokemon was always Squirtle, because your first gym is Brock. So you're bring your water type to your rock battle, obviously. So yeah, I always started with Squirtle, you know?
Yeah, when you had when you Pokemon Yellow, you just started off with Pikachu. So the first one was always the hardest.
Yeah.
Because he's electric. That's rock.
You're not doing much with that. But
no, of course not.
Yeah,
shockingly.
Squirtle was always my favorite though. Shockingly. Funny guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
we got off track straight away. Anyway.
Yeah, that's why we don't script this show. Got some really good feedback actually from our last episode. Got a couple of messages saying that it was our best episode yet that we've done, and it was, flowed pretty well and kind of came together really well. And a couple of people are trying the carbonara. So I'm looking forward to getting pictures of those and giving some shout outs to people and, sharing the love.
Yeah, send them in. We'll put them on Instagram. That's the deal.
There we go. So, on that note, like, share, subscribe.
Yeah, all that jazz. I've stopped doing that.
I'm just hungry for clicks.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite distracted. I've been playing a golf game on my Xbox and I'm obsessed. I was up to like 2 o'clock this last night.
What's it called?
Rory McIlroy's PGA Tour.
Oh, okay. I started playing a golf game on the Xbox as well. But this is called Golf with Friends. No, it's called Golf with Friends. It's kind of a basic enough thing, but it's kind of addictive as well.
Yeah, it's so addictive. Weird.
Yeah.
Oh, it was like inches missing the hole. I'm like, no.
I've been playing Minecraft, and that has also completely and utterly invaded my life.
I've never played Minecraft.
It's electric Lego.
Yeah, so I love it. I'm just going to play golf. That's all I'm going to do now. I don't even want to go back to work anymore. It's cutting in my golf time.
Become a professional e-golfer. It's a thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Surely it's a thing. There has to be people making money off playing. Yeah, it has to be. Go on.
It's definitely a thing.
It could be your secret calling.
To whores.
Yeah. Whores to the Soche Hoor.
The whores there.
Yeah. So we're making today is another Italian dish, a seafood sauce called Puttanesca. Roughly translated to sauce. I'm not going to say it with I'm not going to say the full word. Like I'm going to do the Danny DeVito version of it. So Puttanesca. I first had this actually in Toronto. It was made by my friend Martin when I went to visit my Toronto crew. So thank you, Martin. Thanks. So it's a very salty dish. So we'll be measuring the level of salt in the flavor of this as we go through. But it's anchovies, capers, tomatoes, and olives. So a lot of salt.
Olive you.
Oh, thanks. I needed that today. And of course, our pasta. So that's
fresh homemade pasta.
That's the last of the pasta that I have, and it's really good. Although I pinched a bit of dough out of it and I made some You did as well, actually. You made some ravioli, didn't you? I made some as well. They didn't look as good as yours, so I didn't send them on.
Oh, okay. Mine are all in the freezer now for another day. And I was using our tomato chipotle ketchup as well as a sauce. They heated that up a little bit. So good.
Yeah.
So good.
I'm going to link that episode in the description of this one in case anyone missed the ketchup. They can go and see how that was made.
Yeah,
and the pasta.
Ketchup on our shows.
Ash ketchup. There's a joke in there somewhere. I don't know. Whatever. Deal with it.
Right. So should we just crack on?
Let's crack into it. So, ingredients: pasta, tomatoes, black olives, anchovies, and capers. So I got and one small. That's a shallot. So you can use an onion. I'm using an onion. Yeah. I like shallots. They're a little sweeter.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
So just a note on the anchovies. So these came out of a tin. So I'm sorry, but because of that, I had them steeping in water all morning just to blast some salt out of them, because there's quite a strong taste from the capers and the olives.
Get some of the salt out of it, yeah. I've got some good quality anchovies, so they're not as salty. I'm saying I'm better than you, but just doing it.
Yeah. Well, let's get cracking. I'm going to start by finally dicing this shallot.
Yes, I'm having a baby boy.
Yeah, gender reveal party. Let's blow up something.
I should have done something for this show. It's a gender relief travel mug. I have a new addition to the What Irish Products to Luke buy here section of our show. Now, these were voted, but remember Podge and Raj?
Yeah.
Podge and Raj are like, how would you explain them? Dirty puppets?
They're dirty puppets, yeah. So
one of them was a sexual deviant.
Yeah, one of them was a sexual deviant. The other fella, I can't really remember. He was like he was also a sexual deviant. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, they both were, but one thought he was intelligent, and the other one was stupid. But anyway, we're getting on fire.
Podge and Raj.
This Irish product was voted by Podge and Raj Ireland's gayest biscuit.
I know what you got. I know what you got. You got some Mikados back there, don't you?
Got some Mikados.
Jam mallows. That's a Mikado. And look at it.
And how many people? Because I did. I ate the jam first.
Yeah, go on. Give us a Mikado eating lesson. You see, a marriage is a lot like a Mikado.
The thing is, I don't even like coconut.
But it's the jam, it's the biscuit, it all comes together perfectly. Yeah.
I said, so for these anchovies, is it just a quick dice?
Oh, you kind of want to finely chop them?
Yeah.
Like the idea is with the anchovies is they'll partially melt into the sauce, so you kind of want to get a good bit of surface area for that to happen. So like a fairly fine chop on them.
I love anchovies.
Me too. I got anchovies on my pizza now last night.
This is our first fish dish. Oh, it's not. It's not. I'm going to keep the olive oil my anchovies are in and let's cook with this.
Oh, that's a good idea.
My grandmother thought we had accident. My wife's holding cameras.
Go on. Yeah, I can get the angle just right. Like in Martin Scorsese, like.
I'm going to get my pregnant wife to stand there with a camera on her shoulder.
Yeah, and sometimes we record for 3 or 4 hours. So, yeah, don't do that.
I'm going to just run my knife through my capers. So the pubs have been, when this episode comes out, the pubs have been open for a week here.
In London?
In London, yeah.
So so our next episode after this, Luke is going to be absolutely hanging.
No, Luke won't be hanging because Luke is staying sober in solidarity with my wife.
Oh, good man yourself, except for St. Patrick's Day.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Obviously, duh.
I'm nice, not stupid. Right, so I've just hatched my olives because I love olives. I can leave them. I want them to be big and chunky in my sauce. And I'm just gonna nick some parsley. I'm gonna chop it up. Okay, so we haven't really spoke about this sauce.
We haven't. So I guess first of all, I was doing some research into it. I've eaten it a couple of times, but obviously I want to research the dish that we make. So I'm trying to be as authentic Italian as we can here. So things like Parmesan won't be going into this, and there's a couple of little things kind of that people generally put into every Italian meal, like basil. That's not going to be making a show here. But the origin of the meal, so either it was a sauce that was used by the ladies of the night because it was kind of cheap and could be made fairly quickly in between clients. This show.
Your mother watches this show.
My man watches this show. Oh my god! Sorry, mom.
He's looking up cures on the internet.
But there's another possible origin of the sauce and the name, that's less controversial, where the person who invented it was a restaurant owner, and these people showed up almost at closing time, and he was like, make them something out of whatever's left, and it was olive, capers, and anchovies, and he's like, make them that sauce. And that's where the name came from, because tourists kept a guy up past his bedtime once.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
So, you obviously know exactly that feeling.
that hatred. No, the fire is off. No, I can't put that guy because I don't want to.
Why yada?
Yeah. That's the most horrible feeling. You're staring at the clock. It's like 5 minutes to go, and you're looking around. And you go, you have no orders for about an hour. Nobody's ordered anything. You're looking around. So you're like, right, I'm going to turn off everything, ready to go. And it's out of here. 2 minutes to 10. Then that fucking machine goes.
In they come.
Luke, can you just do no? And then you wonder why you get really ratty. Why are you so angry? So I want to go home.
So, so customers can piss people off and get sauces named after them. So don't be that guy.
Don't be that person.
All right, have you ever been chopped?
Yeah, pretty much. So do we just need to go straight to cooking now?
Yeah, straight in there. So I'm going to get some olive oil just heating in my pan here.
Using olive oil?
Yeah, just a little bit.
It's not extra virgin, is it? Because it has a low smoke point, so you don't want it to start smoking.
Well, it is extra virgin, but I have an extra fan, so...
You shouldn't really cook with extra virgin because you get that burnt flavour.
Really? You see? I love learning stuff.
Well, I'm going to use the olive oil out of
the anchovies.
To have the natural flavour of the anchovies through it.
Okay.
But you should only cook... If you're going to cook with olive oil, make sure it's just olive oil.
There we go. So you'd use extra virgin on like things like salads and salad dressings and bread?
It's a salad. Yeah. That's all you do. That's all you use for. Yeah.
Okay. I've learned something. So I guess it's time to get this stuff in the pan. Build up our sauce. I have some water boiling for the pasta already. Because there's a bit of salt already, there's no need to put salt in with the pasta water like we normally would. Yeah. But we can season after and get it up to whatever way you want to taste it. So let's get our garlic and our onion in.
Onions in.
Let's get those guys talking. So they're just going to saute for until fragrant, so like a few minutes.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I know now for the last 2 episodes now, I've done the recipe and I've kind of done the suggestion. But next week we're getting back to Luke's stuff and it's going to jump up a notch and you'll get back to seeing me racing to keep up with Luke.
Yeah, I do love the smell of sauteing onions and garlic.
Oh, it's the ooh, what you cooking kind of step one. It's like, oh, yeah. I'm all of a sudden I'm hungry now. I'm ready for my dinner.
Yeah. Whatever you got, I'm interested.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add my tinned tomatoes to the mix.
Yeah.
Make sure you recycle those tins. We don't want Greta here.
We want to let this come up to a simmer. Like I've noticed, like a good sauce, like a good marinara or like a bolognese sauce. I've sometimes left it there just simmering away for like 40 minutes to an hour. Some days.
Yeah. Yeah. Even though it's a quick meal, because I can bang out a bolognese in under 10 minutes.
Boom. Yeah.
Yeah. But if you take your time with it, nice and slowly, you can really develop some flavors into it. My tomatoes have reduced down a bit.
Okay, so at this point, I just want to let people know, depending on your feelings towards anchovies, if you want a pretty fishy sauce, put them in now. I'm going to be putting mine in now because I want the anchovy to melt into the sauce a little bit. But I know some people might put it in for closer towards the end. I'm putting all this stuff in now. So anchovies, olives, capers, all going in now. Let's get it in and give it a good big long stir.
Oh, it smells divine.
A lot of the stuff that we're putting in here, have quite fragrant, strong flavors, yeah.
And I was adding a little pepper to mine, just for a bit of seasoning.
Some black pepper. Yeah, like salt and black pepper. It's in everything.
Yeah, but the seasoning, it needs to be in it. Bring out the flavors.
But we're waiting for the moment that you can, draw a line through the sauce.
I'm already there.
You're already there. Okay.
I'm already there.
Let's get the pasta in. All right, so pasta is in. I'm gonna let that boil away for 3 minutes or thereabouts. And I'm gonna get my parsley into the sauce as well. Pasta alla Puttanesca.
Never tried this before. I'm really excited.
Yeah, I hope you like it. Now, I'm going to add in some chili flakes.
You said earlier that we're not going to upset any more Italians.
The chili flakes were mentioned in 1 or 2 recipes that I read. All right, I'm just putting it in there because I like just a little bit of heat.
It looks like I've got 2 portions, but I've actually just made 1 for myself.
Okay, how are you looking over there, buddy?
I've played it up.
You played it up?
Yeah.
What? All right, Jesus. All right. Right, well, I'll finish the episode here because Luke's gone.
Well,
all right.
I cooked the pasta, I put it in a toaster. I've actually said that's what I was doing.
I was napping on a bit, wasn't I? All right. Well, I'm going to get the pasta in with a little bit of butter. All right. All right, so give it a quick toss. Get all that sauce mixed in.
Stephen, I have to say, when you first pitched this sauce, when you pitched your sauce to me, I was a bit hesitant. I was like, oh, there is a lot of salty stuff in it, but I'm convinced. I am a believer.
You like it?
Yeah, I like it.
All right. Sorry there now. I'm just plating up now myself. Okay. I think this looks pretty freaking good, dude.
Yeah, it looks delicious. Can't wait to cook it.
And this is your first time making this as well.
Yeah, first time making it, first time eating it.
I feel like I've really contributed to the show.
You have, besides all the editing and everything else you do. Oh yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah. Even with the fresh pasta as well.
Yeah. So this is quick. It's easy. It's like you could make this like for 4 people on a Wednesday in under 20 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's so good, so tasty, cheap as well. Considering there's only like 3 or 4 ingredients in it. Stephen, I love your Puttanesca. Stephen, I love your Puttanesca.
You could have my Puttanesca anytime you want, buddy.
It's on my face.
On that note, though, I am going to say goodbye to you.
Yeah. Ciao, bello. I'll see you next week.
Ciao, Luco. Mwah.
Bye.
Bye. So,
ketchup with the ketchup show. Did you just drop that?